What's going on, guys? This is Burrs. I want to talk to you today about this BlueWater Accessory Cord. A lot of people ask me what kind of cord I use. A lot of people use paracord. You can actually see here I never melded the end of this, so phooey on me, I guess, right? But what I want to talk about today is cord, and the cord I use, particularly for my tarps and how I attach them to trees, etc. So a lot of people will use, say, paracord. The problem with paracord is it actually stretches, and when you have that not super static line, what can happen is, you get stretch, and that's the one thing you want to kind of minimize. And that's the one thing I realized, early on in going outdoors and setting up camps and etc. and all this kind of stuff, is the thing I realized was paracord is definitely not the best option when it comes to setting up camp, when it comes to setting up shelters. There definitely are some better options out there, particularly for the tarps that you use on like hammocks, and the cord that you would use for setting up guy lines, etc. When you're using paracord, you're going to get stretch, and that's definitely something you don't want. If you want stretch, then you should actually build that into the system you're using, like I referenced before, and how I use my guy line system. I'll put a link down to that video down below, where you use kind of like a shock cord to allow the stretch of the wind. But when you come to putting up paracord, etc., I definitely think there's better options out there. This is one of them. This is a BlueWater Accessory Cord. This is a 3mm version. It has a 375 pound tensile strength. And the thing with this is it's actually static cord. There's really no stretch to it. Of course, there's going to be some stretch. Definitely not as much as paracord. I've seen paracord stretch over the years a lot. And the thing that this is, it's static, okay? It doesn't stretch very much. So I have two colors here. This is a blue color. As you can see, this is kind of like a camo color. This is a 3mm version, and it works really nice when I work with my tarps with figure 9s, and that's why I like to use, because it's the quickest, doesn't weigh anything, and that's what I like to use. So the 3mm works really great with these small figure 9. Paracord actually has a really strong following. Of course, I use it myself on different occasions. I always have at least 100 feet with me in any pack I have. It's just a great cord to have. But when it comes to setting up shelters and not having things stretch out on you, and having more of a static line, this kind of accessory cord does the trick a lot better. A lot of people will try to go lightweight when it comes to cord. They'll try to do like the Dyneema stuff, and that stuff, in my opinion, when it gets really cold, I've seen it it'll have problems, particularly also when it gets really hot. In those scenarios and such, it tends to actually get brittle to a degree, and it does break down. I haven't had that problem just using regular old accessory cord. I think Airlight, I forget what it's called, Airlight, I've been looking at, that cord doesn't do that really at all either. But a lot of people try to get really lightweight, and I mean, you're saving maybe an ounce overall, and if an ounce is something that is causing you to stay up at night, then you probably want to look at that. But in my opinion, an ounce is not going to cause me to stay up at night and worry about my pack weight weighing too much. You just kind of pack it and you deal with it. But that's how I look at it. Everybody looks at it differently. But like I said, I've used this for years. I really enjoy it. I just got this one actually the other day. I got this the other day because I got some new tarps that I want to hook these up to. A lot of the stuff that comes with tarps, a lot of stuff that comes with like guy lines and stuff, I just throw that stuff out right away. I don't even try to use it. I hate it. Barely any company sends really good cord with their stuff, so I always have this stuff on hand so that when I get stuff, I can go ahead and replace it. This stuff lasts for a really long time. Of course, cords break down, but this has definitely a very long serviceable life. You're going to get a lot of life out of it. You're going to get a lot of durability out of it. This is 3mm. It's plenty for putting up a tarp, kind of like a hammock tarp, any kind of tarp really. You're going to notice that it holds knots really well. It's very comparable to paracord when you're doing knots and such. It holds really well. It also comes out of the knots really well. When it comes to getting the knots undone, you can do that pretty much the same as paracord. You can see here, really easy to get that back out. It's pretty much like paracord or any other cord for that matter, but of course there's going to be cord out there that's not going to work really well. There's some cutting edge kind of like Kevlar cord and stuff. I mean, that stuff does not, you cannot get knots out of that stuff really well. People try to use it. Kevlar cord is definitely old school. And this stuff's definitely new school. But if you're looking for cord, I definitely would kind of move you this way towards this accessory cord. 100 feet is going to run you, I think, about $12. You can easily get probably about 3 tarp ridge lines out of 100 feet. easily. Sometimes you get 50 feet for like 12 bucks. You might pay a little bit more, but sometimes you can actually get this. They have like glow cord as well. But this is the stuff that definitely has worked for me. Like I said, I've gotten a ton of people who've asked me, especially since I made the tarp video where I was talking about putting up a ridge line and doing guy lines actually. A lot of people have PM me and ask me a question about what kind of cord I use, what brand. You know, one of the brands I use is BlueWater. You can find it on Amazon, really cheap. I'll put a link down below if I can find the link on Amazon so you guys can go check it out. But that's usually where I get it. They have all kinds of different colors, different sizes. This is a 3mm, like I said. It works perfect for guy lines, and it works really good for ridge lines. So if you guys are looking for cord that's definitely going to last a long time, it's definitely going to withstand the test of time, and it's not going to expand on you and stretch. I definitely recommend this BlueWater Accessory Cord if you're looking to get better cord for your ridge lines on your tarps. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and let me know. If you guys have BlueWater Accessory Cord or your cord experiences and you want to leave them, go ahead and put them in the comments down below, or better yet, make a video about it. And until next time. So I have two